What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building, and this time, honey, I'm back to talk about marriage boot camp, honey. I guess they calling this the hip-hop edition. I thought that's when Jessica Dime and Tammy and Waka, all them people, I thought that was from when they was on there, but I guess it's still called the hip-hop. Well, yeah, I guess it is hip-hop because they got musicians on here. Anyways, you guys, let's get on to the show, honey. It looked like it's gonna be a train wreck, honey. I am really here for Phaedra. Other than that, I would not be watching the show because I don't really like anybody like that. Willie, he fine. Y'all know Willie from Day 26, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I see he's still on here cheating on Shonda, but honey, that's a story for another day. We go get into it, honey, okay? So next, honey, we got Hazel E, and we got her man Davon. I guess he called himself some type of model. Hazel E, you guys, she's just really not cute to me, and I do not like all that problematic shit that she said some years back. Y'all remember her from, being on the Iyanla Vanzant. Iyanla had to get her together, honey, because she was talking all that colorism crap. We go get into her and Shonda in a minute. Her dude is cute. Hazel, how was you able to pull him, honey? Okay, how drunk did you have to get him? All right. I've never really liked Hazel, you guys. I always felt like she was a fake ass bitch. I just always felt like that. She's entertaining though. She's good for TV. She likes to antagonize people. We've seen her get into it with Masika, with Shonda. She done got into it with Tierra Marie. All the girls pretty much on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, honey. I see Hazel E is still out in these streets. What is she, you guys? Oh, she's a rapper. That's right. Okay, she in the music business. I don't follow her music. So we see Hazel E and her boyfriend. They look in the house that they have them staying in. The house is very big and beautiful and lavish and pretty. She says that she's here to see if her boyfriend is really here for her. Does he really want to be in a relationship with her, or is he just clout chasing? Why would he be with you though to clout chase? You ain't that damn popular. Girl, she has delusions, honey, of grandeur. Damn, Hazel E said that the man that she with is 25 and she's like 15 years older than him. Damn, girl, you can't get nobody your age. I guess, honey, I think she want to train somebody, honey, to be with her, honey, okay? Some women like that. Some women love, they like dating younger guys because they feel like, ooh, that man, he gonna be good in bed. He gonna want to have sex all the time. That's a lot of reasons why I feel like a lot of women choose to, be with young guys. But I think that Hazel E wants control in the relationship, okay? And it looked like she got it. Next, honey, we got my boy Kurupt, honey. He is the founding member of the Dog Pound, honey, okay? Grammy nominated, 1 double platinum album, and 5 Billboard Top 200 albums. Okay, Kurupt. Kurupt. Y'all know he used to be in a relationship with that girl Natina from the group Black, okay? And if you don't know who Black is, it's that group that Shamari was in, the one that was on Housewives, all right? And Natina is the one that passed away. Rest in peace, Natina. And my girl Left Eye discovered her and the group Black. So shout out to them. Kurupt is looking like a drunk ass, you guys. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Kurupt. As soon as he get up in the motherfucking house, he act like he ain't never had no drink before. He act like he don't know how to act. His woman, honey, is not checking for him right now. She really don't want to talk to him. She's upset. She's in her feelings because she feel like he messing around with another woman. Kurupt's woman, her name is Tony, you guys, and she's telling us in the confessional that she don't know how much longer she's gonna be with Kurupt. Now, I'm like, girl, don't be telling us no damn fibs, okay? I hate when women talk tough like that and then they act like they don't know how to back it up. Tony says her and Kurupt have been together for over 3 years and they can't, really get along right now. They've been fighting. It goes from 0 to 100, honey, okay? And if you with a man, Tony, that's doing all that drinking all the time, girl, I would just get away from him. Corrupt go get in his confessional and say, well, Tony be talking to me crazy. You know, that's why I drink so much. No, bitch, you're just an alcoholic. Next. So Tony and Corrupt, they meet Hazel E. and Da'Vonne. They greet each other. Tony says she recognizes Hazel E.'s troublemaking ass from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And Da'Vonne, he didn't even know who the hell Corrupt was. I was like, ooh, child, you really is young. So why that damn Da'Vonne tell Corrupt, hey, man, you seen the bar up in here? I said, oh, my God, that is like $1 million, honey, to an alcoholic. That damn Corrupt, his eyes got all big. They got a bar. Where is that, cuz? I'm like, this fool don't need nothing else to drink, honey, okay? Tony is in her confessional, honey. She is not here for it. She like, this fool about to drink some more, honey. I'm just like, girl, why are you even with him? So Corrupt pour him a shot of Patron. Hazel E already got her Patron. And Da'Vonne, he pour him a drink as well. So Corrupt tries to touch his woman Tony, and then she pushes his hand away and says, don't touch me. And Hazel E and Da'Vonne, they notice that. They noticed, you know, it's some tension between the two of them. They trying to figure out what's going on. So Hazel E pretty much asked Corrupt, well, why is she upset with you? What did you do? So we see Tony in the confessional. She says that Corrupt snuck around with some bitch and lied about it. And then they got past it. And then she caught him doing the same damn thing again. But Tony, the problem, honey, is with you. You sitting up here with this alcoholic man. He can't stay faithful. You gave him a pass the first time. And that really should have been the last time right there. And girl, you need to move on, because when you keep putting up with all this bad behavior, you know, the man ain't gonna do nothing but just keep acting a damn donkey, because he know you gonna be there. So next, honey, we see Willie Taylor, honey. I used to, have a big crush on Willie Taylor, honey. But he just look a little ashy now, you guys. It's like, yeah, you know, you okay, nigga. You can't stop cheating. That just knocked off his market value, you guys. That's like minus 10,000 points for all the bullshit that he be still doing to his woman. But hell, she's still there. If she like it, I love it. They say that Willie Taylor, honey, is the lead vocalist of Day 26. Y'all know that group that Diddy had back in the day. I actually had a former classmate that was on that Making a Band show to be in Day 26. He was the one that had to box somebody. Y'all remember when Diddy had people trying to box people and shit? I saw my classmate on there putting up with that bullshit. I was like, get off of that show, sir. It does not serve you. So anyways, they say that Willie Taylor, honey, is a songwriter for Jagged Edge and Genuine. Okay. All right, Willie Taylor. I think he does plays and stuff too. If I'm not mistaken, you guys, I believe I've seen him like do some promo for some plays. So we see Willie and Shonda, honey, in the confessional. She's steady going off about how he's still cheating on her after all these years. And ma'am, all I have to say to you is, why the hell are you still there? What the hell are you doing? Okay. Willie, why are you out here cheating, acting a fool? You got 3 beautiful kids. You'd have been with this woman for over 15 years. This nigga go say 12. Shonda had to remind him. I said, see, that's the problem. He don't even know how long he done been with you. Okay. That's a problem too. Shit. Willie, if you don't, at this point, I just feel like y'all need to just do what Will and Jada did and just have a fucking open relationship. Because it is an open relationship if you're staying with them ladies and you're allowing them to cheat. That's just what it is, okay? This damn Willie gets in the confessional. You know, we both cheated. Typical nigga shit. You know, trying to put both of them, you know, into it. Well, I've cheated more. We know that, nigga. We know, okay? She cheated too, though. Like, what game is y'all playing? This is not a healthy environment for your 3 kids to be around, okay? Go ahead, like I said before, make the shit an open relationship, because that is what it is at this point. So as soon as Shonda and Willie get up in the house, Shonda recognizes Hazel E. They done had issues and beef before on the whole Love and Hip Hop Hollywood show, and then they got into it on social media. Hazel E says that Shonda is always trolling her on social media, so that's, pretty much where their beef starts in her eyes. So Hazel E cuts to the chase and tries to address Shonda, and then, she's just like, we need to talk. Shonda's like, who the fuck is you talking about, you? And then they get off into the whole thing of Hazel E and that dumbass post she put up about how, like, most of the cast members on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the women, they couldn't pass a Paper Brown test. Y'all know that old ass test from back in the day. Just ignorant, just colorism at its finest. Hazel E, you're not even a light-skinned, beautiful woman. You're not attractive. And this is what I'm talking about, you guys. I don't like to go around calling folks ugly, but it's just like with a woman like Hazel E, a lot of people would not call her ugly because it's like, oh, she has this light skin privilege, but child, you ain't got no privilege to me, honey. Okay. So Shonda wasn't feeling Hazel E, for all that colorism bullshit that she was spewing out, and I don't blame her. This motherfucking Corrupt makes everything about him and said, well, y'all got y'all issues, but my woman, she really not feeling me right now. And we see his woman calling him a dirty motherfucker. I was cracking up. Tony is just sick of your shit, but Tony, will you leave, girl? Will you leave? So Shonda gets to asking Corrupt what did he do, and then Corrupt gets to saying, oh, I got this pupil that I train, or this, that, and the third, and I guess he working with some bitch in the studio. Just say what it is, nigga. Quit with all the semantics. Tony said she's some homeless ass bitch. I was cracking up. And Corrupt go call Tony a insecure brat. She ain't insecure. Like, how do y'all sit up here and cheat on y'all women, treat them like dogs, and then want to call them insecure? How does that work, sir? Yes, honey, let's give a big old nasty hand clap, honey, to my girl, Phaedra Parks. Yes, give her a big old nasty hand clap, honey. Just give her a big old nasty hand clap. We see my girl, Phaedra, with her new beau, honey, Medina. Now, word on the street is, honey, you ain't heard it from me, that Phaedra and Medina ain't even together no more. What's up with that, Phaedra? Okay. So Medina lets us know that he is a ghostwriter, honey, for a lot of hip-hop artists. I did not know that. We all know that he is an actor. He played on The Have and the Have-Nots. I thought that he played, was he Candace's baby daddy? I believe so. I think he was Candace's baby daddy. No, he wasn't Candace's baby daddy. He was War. Quincy is Candace's baby daddy. Shit, I sure enough got them confused, but he did a good job on the Have and the Have-Nots, honey, because he was an old evil something. And when I look at him, he looks like really, the opposite of his character. And of course, I'm familiar with the acting world. I know that people play characters. They don't play themselves, but I don't know. He just seemed to, he seemed to be lighthearted and fun, and, he seems like he's a man that likes to smile, and a handsome old fella. You did good, Phaedra. So Medina and Phaedra, they mention, honey, that they are at marriage boot camp because Medina said, long story short, honey, he ain't been able to get the draws. Okay, Phaedra ain't been giving up that cootie cat, honey. She said, not today, honey, and tomorrow don't look good either, honey. I'm not gonna be giving this cat away. I'm not going through all that shit I went through with Apollo's crazy ass, I don't know. And we know Phaedra was a big ass freak. Shit, she always was talking about ding-a-lings on Housewives. So I'm like, ooh, child, are you a prude now, Miss Phaedra? Is it the Sahara down there, girl? Is it dry like that, honey? Medina said y'all need to work on y'all intimacy, honey. And he said he need a little bit more attention from you. And Phaedra just like, child, he just wants sex. And I believe it. Phaedra lets us know, honey, she is an overachiever and she needs Medina, honey, to man up to be able to handle her. So her and Medina walk on in the house. They are greeted by Shonda. Shonda's really excited to see them. And she said that Phaedra was one of her favorite housewives on the show. So that was pretty cool to see. That damn Hazel Ego mentioned when Phaedra came in, oh, well, at least another A-list personality is here besides myself. Girl, you are not A-list. You on the D-list, okay? So they all sit down and chat, and they're waiting on the next couple to arrive. So all of the couples end up taking a tour of the house, and the next person rolls up, and it is Tahiri from Love and Hip Hop New York. We all know that she was Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend. Okay, so she is with this man named Vado. I guess he's some type of hip-hop artist. Never heard of him. He has 6 singles and 82 Billboard R&B hip-hop 100 singles. I don't know what the hell that means, but congratulations to you, sir. I guess Vado and Tahiri have been knowing each other for a while. Vado says he'd been knowing her from the block, honey, and, they decided to, consummate their relationship and get together, honey, okay? Damn, they've been knowing each other for 10 years? Ooh, child, was Joe Budden involved in some of them years? Tahiri says that they'd have been together for 18 months. That just sounds very funny, but you've been knowing him for over 10 years. But okay, sis. She says it's not really a relationship, it's more like a situationship. Tahiri, you are getting older, bitch. Okay? If you're about in your 40s, if you're not already, you need to be settling down, getting married, if that's the goal, and having some children. You're a very beautiful woman, but girl, didn't you go through enough of this bullshit with Joe Budden? Child, they crazy. They walk in talking about, we the first ones here. No fools. They done went on a tour of the house. That's where the other people is. Tahiri says, she's having a problem with Vado really, opening up. And Vado says when you really love somebody, it's hard to open up. No, it's not. Not when you love somebody, you idiot. So that damn Hazel E is outside with Shonda and Willie, and she walks up to them talking about, I can't believe you guys done had a third kid. Bitch, she don't like you. So why you mentioning her damn kid? Shonda walks away, honey. She did what I would have did. She like, why is this fake ass bitch talking to me? And we ain't been getting along. And girl, stop it. Hazel E get to saying, well, I always watch Shonda's stories. Why are you stalking her Instagram stories, bitch? Well, I didn't know she hated me so much. You admitted you didn't like her either. Like, do y'all see how delusional Hazel E is? Shonda got on her about that colorism shit. Hazel E shot back and said, well, you was always sneak dissing and trying to throw my name in the mix. And child, they got the going back and forth. Now Hazel E wants to get the saying, well, I'm a black bitch. That's what I was saying. Hazel, you need to quit. Anytime you bring up a fucking paper bag test, bitch, you're not trying to be black. You're trying to say that your color is better because you are lighter. Like, girl, you think we don't know what you was trying to do? Okay, y'all, let's skip on to when they meet with the judges. They got my girl, Judge Lynn Toler, but Judge Lynn Toler, y'all know her from Divorce Court. I think that Judge Faith is going to be taking over her show. Shout out to her, but girl, what is you doing on this damn train wreck of a show? Anyways, they get off into Corrupt and his drinking, and Tony lets the judges know that she feels like him doing all this drinking is poisoning their relationship. She feels like when he is sober, they get along better. So the judge is, just steady trying to talk to Corrupt, like, you need to get your shit together and stop doing all that drinking. You like really hurting your woman. The black guy tries to talk to Corrupt. We see that Corrupt just, in my opinion, you guys, he's just in a place where he's going to do what he wants to do. Tony lets us know that, hell, he's drunk right now. I was like, that's a damn shame. Shonda chimes in and says, seriously, that's not good for her. Willie got some damn smile on his face. I'm looking like, Shonda, you need to tend to your own relationship with your nigga, because your shit going down the drain too. You wasting time, your damn self. Corrupt get to saying, what about me? It got to be about me. Nigga, it's always about you and all them damn drinks you take in. Okay, so next we get to Phaedra and Medina, and the judge pretty much, the judges pretty much look them over. Phaedra reveals to us that her and Medina have never had sex. Everybody is outraged. They're laughing like, damn, I feel sorry for old boy, Medina says, honey, he got blue balls. Shame on you, Phaedra. Medina, you ain't hit the twist line, not a drop. What they say in Boomerang. Phaedra says that she knows what her private parts can do, honey, and it's like the holy grail, honey, and, you know, she don't want Medina to get to flipping out, acting crazy on her. Phaedra, I see what you saying, though, because some of these fools, they get a little pussy and they just let it get to their head and they don't know how to act, so I see what you're doing, honey. Medina tells Judge Lynn Toler that I need to have sex like now, you know, because she tried to figure out how long is he gonna wait for Phaedra. Oh, Phaedra get to telling us some bullshit about how the last love she had was hurtful and she don't want to make the same mistakes. As long as you don't choose out any more criminals, Phaedra, to marry and have kids with, you should be fine. You knew the type of man that Apollo was. You knew it, okay? You knew you couldn't leave your credit card, your food stamp card, your library card, your birth certificate, social security card, all that shit could be sold dealing with a nigga like Apollo. Okay? So, girl, you knew who you was with. Medina looked like the total opposite, alright? So next, honey, we got Vado and Tahiri, and Vado get to telling the judges that Tahiri does not give him, honey, you know, what she gives others. And I'm like, huh? Oh, child, Vado, you ain't shit. He gonna call Tahiri a thirst bucket and she always seeking attention from other men. It sounds like you got some insecurity issues, Vado. I don't like him. And Tahiri, if he would have got to talking to me like that, we would have been over. We wouldn't even be together in the first place, cause I don't do the situationships, honey, okay? Vado basically thinks that she is a clout chaser. Tahiri has a rebuttal, honey, and she's just like, I'm with you, so how am I a clout chaser? What do you have for me to chase? And I asked that myself, because I ain't heard of none of these fools, you know, none of his hits or any of his songs or nothing. I didn't even know he was a rapper, honey. What is it that you do, boo? The judge asks Vado, how is he any different from the other guys that Tahiri has dated? He says he's very different. He says that he is a very genuine dude. You genuine, all right. You basically call that girl a thirst bucket and a clout chaser, okay? Moving along. So next we got Hazel E. and Da'Vonne. So Hazel is letting the judges know that she's way older than Da'Vonne and she questions his intentions towards her. Is he a clout chaser? Is he with her for the right reason? Da'Vonne said he does not question what Hazel has to say about him. Sound like he a damn simp, but you ain't heard it from me, honey, okay? He said he still love her. He don't care about, you know, what she's saying about him. You know, he really has her back. And I believe these two have, like, just had a baby. Congratulations on the baby. I think I saw a picture of the baby. Baby is very pretty. Judge Toler gets to letting Da'Vonne know that he needs to stop cutting her off because he got to talking while she was speaking. She was just like, you not really paying attention to what she's saying. You could still care about her and have feelings for her, but like, really, how does that make you feel? And he still wasn't getting it. And she just basically told his ass he need to learn to listen. And I agree, honey. Okay. So next we got Willie and Shonda. And can y'all believe this fool? He gets to telling the judges in the confessional that, well, Shonda has cheated on me with somebody that I knew. So what, motherfucker? You've been cheating all throughout your 15-year relationship. So what? I don't know why men do that. You constantly push a woman, you know, and then when she cheats with somebody you know, it's like, oh, all of a sudden the relationship has so much integrity that you shouldn't do such things. So it's just like, Willie, shut your ass up. Willie says that he does not like how Shonda speaks to him, and if they cannot work on it, they can't be together, and Shonda agrees. But I call bullshit, because y'all motherfuckers done been together for 15 years. Ain't nobody going nowhere. So one of the judges asked Willie, I think it was the guy, well, why do you cheat? And he said, well, because I feel like my needs get met more outside the home than they do when I am at home. Typical nigga excuse. Shonda says she doesn't think Willie understands what it takes to be a wife, a mother, and a partner. Honey, this motherfucking season, you guys, look like it's going to be off the hook. And child, they giving out lie detector tests. Y'all ain't shit. I saw some people on social media like, don't give Phaedra no lie detector test because we know she gonna lie like a mother. Y'all ain't shit for that. Y'all, that was pretty much the gist of the episode. I probably missed a few things, but they wasn't all that important. Another thing that I did notice in the episode was Phaedra's dude, Medina, when, he is so funny. He was sitting up in the room with Tahiri and Vado, and they was talking to one of the judges in their room privately, and it was just, it was so damn funny. He was just sitting up in there, you know, like acting like it was a damn airport. It was just crazy. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about that. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about all these couples. Who's your favorite? Who do you think actually has a healthy relationship, honey? Because these relationships, honey, on this show is a fool. I will be reviewing the show, you guys, so y'all can, you know, check me out when it come to Marriage Boot Camp, honey. We know we all struggling to come up with some content, honey, because the shows are not on. But Real Housewives of Potomac will be back next month in August. I will be reviewing that. I will be finishing up my Basketball Wives series, and I'm thinking about doing a Sweetie Pie series specifically about Tim versus Janae, because I do miss Sweetie Pies, and I think that that would be a good little series. Y'all get down in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about that. If you would want to see a Sweetie Pie series with Tim versus Janae, and we could throw Miss Robbie in there too, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.